Hi, my name is Belle, and I'd like to welcome you to the Voice Tuning Station. Recently, I had an opportunity to listen to a wonderful speaker named Mary Morrissey, and she was talking about the slope of thought. She was relating it to how when we raise our thinking, we raise our experience. You know, a little shift in perspective can go a long, long way. And it reminded me of a trek that I did in the Himalayas. I was headed to the Annapurna Base Camp, which is about 4,100 meters, give or take, above sea level, so it's a good hike. And in the last leg of this journey, well, it was getting tough going. We'd been hiking for days. We were going through snow now. The air was thinner. We actually had to walk over top of an avalanche where some people had been buried, so that was a little scary and sad. And at that stage of the game, I felt like we weren't making any headway. We were walking and walking, and the mountains around me weren't looking any different. So I had my head down, and I was trudging along. And then all of a sudden, I looked up, and we'd done it. We just rounded a little bend, and all of a sudden, we'd come through the gap. We were in the basin that houses the Annapurna Base Camp, this fabulous 360-degree panoramic view. I looked down the slope. Some people were still hiking up. Some of them so far off they were like little tiny dots. And the slope was quite steep, so I was able to see what I'd really been doing when I thought that nothing was happening. It was just astonishing. And I was in this beautiful sunshiny valley going, yeah, I made it. I'm at the Annapurna Base Camp. So the thing that I would add to Mary's slope of thought is that wherever you are on that slope is reflected in your voice. It's reflected in your sound. Life can feel a little dreary sometimes, but if you just talk like this and go whatever, life is dreary, well, you're not going to undreary it very quickly. And if you raise the frequency, life improves, and then you get to project that. The world is really ready to sell us a lot of different ways to feel better. There's lots of examples of it. But if you could raise your own spirits, give yourself that lift, just using your own sound, would it be valuable to you to know how to do that? Join me here in the Voice Tuning Station, and I will help you tune your voice.